Hey, Daryl. I'm just now looking because you reminded me. Hopefully I didn't miss a drop this morning. Or wait, did I already do the drop and the break is... Oh yeah, it's tomorrow. Never mind. I didn't miss the drop. I joined too much stuff. I was late, that's for sure. I didn't get my main guys. That's all right. What are they teaching me? Do any lives today? Yeah, Chris. We will do one live today. So I'm actually taking off after the stream here to go to the Mammoth Kraken game. So, but I have got a little bit of time in between. So we'll do 1 2-box Big Al's full size live fill. So no jerseys live, no Fire Factory. It'll be my series. After we do the jerseys and Fire Factory, we'll do 1 2-boxer, just like we normally do at the end of other streams. Go Broncos, says Brian. Yeah, they start when? When does that start? 2 hours? I'm kind of bummed because I'll miss the majority of that game, but I'll get to watch the full Niners Seahawks game. So yeah, 2:30. Yeah, so I'll be gone from 1:30 to 6. Dang it, that's one of the best games to watch too. Bills Broncos. Last time I was at a Mammoth game, they had the Niners game up on the jumbotron in between stuff. They were showing people Niners Eagles. And I'm thinking to myself, what if someone's trying to come to this game, record their game, and then go and watch it, and they've got it on the jumbotron above you? Oh, it's so fun. The hockey games. I got lucky because we've got tickets, but everyone's out of town this week. My wife leaves today to join them, so I'm taking one of my old neighbors. But they've been gone the whole week, so I got to go to Sunday, Tuesday, and today hockey. I met my brother-in-law went to Thursday. We had 4 home games this week, and I get to go to 3, so I got really lucky. So I'm going to go hang out there and then come back and watch 49ers Seahawks tonight. So yes, live fill we will do, just be after these first 2. Give it a few minutes just for people to roll in. If you haven't yet, guess 6 names. You can see the names here. If you're not familiar with the checklist, it's all good. You can see some of the names here, and good chances if you guess a name without even looking, the majority of them will be on here, but ton of names there. If you get 2 of them right, here's the claims. The claims don't have full names, but you can kind of guess there. If you get 2 right, you win some credit. Surprisingly, we haven't had anyone get it right in the last month or 2, but hopefully today's the day. There's a lot of names, I know that. You think that eventually one would just hit, or 2 be hit on the same day. All right, to get things rolling, I'm just going to start reading off the license jersey. We had a few trades there, and we had 1 trade over here in Fire Factory. Please let me know if I missed any. I think there was 3 trades, no sells. Some went unanswered, but nothing you can do about that. I know a lot of us are busy, so hopefully I got everything. If not, remind me. Let's see what we got. Jonathan S., you have Rice, Paul, and you traded for Canseco. Greg, McAfee, Wilkins, McCutcheon. Greg, you have Marino, English, and Jeffrey. Larry V., you have Grant, Collins, Bowers, Thomas, Weber, Zegras. Greg, you have Warner, Dent, and traded for Laporta. Zach B., you have Bird, SGA, and Reinhardt. Jake, you have Draisaitl, Kamara, Evans, Iginla, Fedorov, and Grant Fuhrer. Who'd you trade to get Grant Fuhrer? Did you have 3 hockey there? It might have been Canseco, so I don't think you had 3 hockey. I'll double check, but if you were given 3 hockey, you'll have a credit there. Daryl Caulfield, Sorokin, Gensel, same for you. I think you traded Evans to get Gensel, maybe. I'll double check later on the main picture I posted, but maybe you guys have credit, maybe you don't. Brian, Stamkos, Seymour, Dahlin on a trade, Kane, Love, Giannis, Gruden, JSN, Woodson. There's a $3 off spot for Brian. Yeah, I know it was a trade, but did you have three of the same sport before, or was it a football that you traded to get the hockey? I'll look at the pictures too. Mark De La Cruz, Eddie George, Jerome Bettis, Eric, you had Griffey, Adebayo, and Hasek. Jason M, McKinnon, Frazier, Rantanen, Bill S, Yunt, Crosby, Dawson, Durant, Matsui, Herbert, Sadek, you had Smith Sr., Kopitar, Tavares, Carter, Malone, Bagwell, and then our solos were Dwight Howard to Jay Scotty, Yossi to Brett, Mitchell to Tom, and Fox to Nick. It was Evans. Okay, that's what I thought. I'll make sure, though, on the first picture, just so we don't leave out any credit. But Brian at least has one, maybe another one. 3 boxer here. Not much other announcements. We'll do Fire Factory next. Everything's full on Fire Factory as well. I appreciate you guys. We were going to do a kind of 4 set pieces, and then Brian came and closed us anyway, so we didn't do that. But I figure that's best than waiting until the morning to try to do randoms, and then today would have been a problem if I didn't get it done now. So, or we would have to stream later during the game or something. But I would rather not do that for you guys and for me. Okay, let's stop. Let's get some bingo balls and let's get rolling. Did I miss any trades, guys? If I did, please let me know. I don't want to do that. And again, if it's missed and it's legit, it'll be on the page so we can correct it. But better than to not read off the wrong name, that's for sure. Okay, 3 boxes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. First number is, 104. Grab the wrong side. 104. Next number is, I'm just going to write them down all at the end. 124. 104, 124. And last number is 83, 83. Like all the guesses, lots of guesses today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 guesses. We got to get someone to get it right. 12 guesses somewhere in there. Okay, let me grab those guys. I should write them down, though, that's for sure. I said 104, 124, and 83. Okay, let me grab them, guys. Be right back. More guesses. That's good. Good. Okay. Fire Factory next, then some Big Al's full size, and we'll call today. We will have some starters drop today. I always forget what we do on Sunday or Monday. Saturdays for Monday. It's what? Baseball bat and elite card, I think. Pretty soon we'll get the hockey pucks in. Might do a multi-sport series soon too. Not mine, but third-party stuff. We'll see. Okay, got my screen up. Well, let's get rolling. Good luck, all. Uh-oh. Texting my wife 1 second. She was trying to help me find a babysitter, but I found one myself, so we're good. Okay, 83 up first. Good luck, everybody. Let's hit 3 claims today. Come on. Can't quite. It's a little too close to the surface. I can't tell who it is. 83. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now I think I know. Yeah, and frame worth is specific to one sport. And that's the chicken scratch kind of signature, but recognizable. I hit him on Islanders before. I don't own him on this team. I just saw him the other day in the game too. Very cool. This is John Tavares, Maple Leafs. We beat him 6-1, suckers. I just played Colorado. I know, I get it. The trap game, as they call it. John Tavares. Before I open it, let's see who owns John Tavares. I do really want his jersey on a Leafs jersey. Even though you guys have told me he's a... Where is it? Didn't he do something a little sketchy to get traded to the Leafs or something and screwed over the Islanders? I don't know. There it is. Random on the Steve Smith senior spot, one of the new additions. Hans Kopitar, John Tavares going to Sadik. Sadik hitting John Tavares. As if we didn't know who it was. It tells us there in big letters, too. Big writing. Beautiful classic Leafs blue jersey. This is a great one. I was excited to find it. I don't really see a lot of him. C-Patch, Adidas Pro, Toronto Maple Leafs. Going to Sadik. Starting hockey today on our jerseys. Focus. There it is. John Tavares. I already told you guys the other day, I think. He had a breakaway. Thought he was going to score. Nada. Framework COA, which is a good one for hockey. I won't see any other sports, so maybe you will if they're like Blue Jays or Raptors or something. That's probably a possibility, but the majority, I think, is just all hockey. Nice hit, Sadik. Okay, 104. Yeah, I feel like this one is, I'll wait till I open it, but I know who it is. 3, 2, 1. Pretty dang new. Just barely added them last week, the week before. He's kind of flying under the radar in all memorabilia. I don't know if people forget how good he was. I don't even know how he did this year, but I love his stuff. That is number 41, football. That ends a pretty long drought for football, it feels like. Alvin Kamara. NFL hitting here. Let's see who has him first. Alvin. There it is on the Draisaitl claim. See, good things happen when you go with Draisaitl. One of my favorites. Jake G. Draisaitl, Kamara, and then you traded for Evans, but Kamara is the one that hit, the one in the middle, not the trade or the claim, but the one that sat in between. New Orleans Saints running back. Still will always remember him for that Christmas Day game where he had 6 touchdowns. Wore the mismatching cleats, one green, one red. That was cool. I think he could have had a 7th too or something. I think I remember that. Nike going out to Jake. Jake, nice hit. Congrats. 2 randoms. I said 3 claims. I know there's double the amount of randoms, but still, I gotta hope. Gotta have a perfect day where we get 3 claim hits hit one of these days. Probably happen, but I'm asking for it again. Nice hit, Jake. Congrats. Just bought about 10 different NFL Nikes that are all pretty fun coming. Maybe one was a Mitchell Ness, but really missed out on a Jalen Hurts, which I was sad about because you hardly ever see him on Nike stuff. Like in the wild, you can go try to buy one for $700 if you want. But just really missed. Okay, 124. Final box here. Last week we did an extra to make it to 500, 4 boxes, and now it feels sad only doing 3. But I think Greg asked me, and I just now realizing I don't think I ever responded. If we'd ever want to do like a 4-boxer, we could. You could keep it the same price and have more claims. If you guys want to do 4 boxers, we can. I don't want to raise the price, but we could raise the amount of claims and see if it fills. Fine by me if we want to try for it. Oh, here we go. I shouldn't look and see who had. I think I know. 3, 2, 1. I know that one. Someone has been after this one for a while. I wanted to make sure. I don't think he always gets in on Saturdays, so he did. You were in. Number 44. Great hit here. Man, it's been a baseball week. Well, I guess not. I don't know. We hit last week, but we had a double baseball night at least. I don't know that we hit baseball on Wednesday, but we did on Monday, right? That is Ellie De La Cruz, one of the older jerseys in the series, I think. At least top 5, probably. And I did see it's going to Mark. We got 1 claim. Great hit. Baseball week. I'm going to have to replenish some baseball. I only added 1 baseball, and I can't even remember who it was for this weekend. Oh, I added Bucky Dent, an old-timer. Thought that was a cool one to put in there. Ellie De La Cruz. He finally got it on the weekend breaking the hits. I know. I literally was thinking, uh-oh. He's on them every Monday and Wednesday, but he's just joining on Saturdays. Maybe he does, and I'm just forgetting. I don't know. Mark, nice hit. Ellie De La Cruz. I keep telling all of you guys that I need to learn to not care. Hey, if anyone knows the unluckiness that happens in breaks, it's me. I was telling Joseph, I went a little heavy this week trying to win some jerseys, and I went 0 for 16 this weekend in the last 2 days. 3 days. It's okay. It's not okay. I'd rather hit, but if anyone knows. But every once in a while, I'm like, uh-oh, this is a guy that someone's after. Did they not get him? And that's just all fair in breaks, I know. But Mark, nice hit. I don't know if he's here watching. He was here to claim. That's all that matters. Okay, we went hockey, football, baseball. No basketball today. John Tavares, Alvin Kamara, Ellie De La Cruz, all 3 great jerseys. Congrats, you 3. Sorry to everyone else that did not hit. Yeah. Mark, I said that right. Sonic, Mark, and Jake. Okay. All right, let's get rolling into Fire Factory. Hope to find some fun helmets in this case. Final of our 2-boxer that we ordered before we opened the rushed 1-boxer. So we did the rushed 1-boxer that was overnight, and then we had the other 2 that I ordered before. This is box 2 of 2. New cases arriving probably next week, Monday or Tuesday. So if you're keeping track, this is the last from that order from before. There are 40 claims, 10 of which came from minis. Mini randoms tend to hit. I don't know why. Maybe not today. I just jinxed it, but 40 claims, 80 randoms, and 30 solos. I think we had one solo hit last week, so always a chance to hit on a solo too for $8, which is fun. Last chance to guess 6 names from this checklist that you think might hit. If you just get 2 of them right, you win some credit. I'm going to do my position guess. I didn't do tight end last week. We're not going to get another tight end. I shouldn't say that because now it'll happen, but I'm going to say no tight end. I'm going to say I still think we're going to get a quarterback. I'm on the quarterback train. It's been happening. One quarterback, one other. Yeah, I'm going to go 1-1. One running back, one wide receiver. Quarterback, other, running back, wide receiver. One of these days I'll get it right. Quarterback, running back, other, wide receiver. Here's the top. I realize I never show you guys the bottom, but it's pretty boring down there too. These usually don't come unstuck on the way like Gold Rush used to, so a couple extra strands of tape does the job. Box 1, box 2, box 4, box 3. Add that box to my breakdown stack that I'll break down once it gets high enough. Okay, good luck all. Again, we will do a 2-boxer Big Al's full size as a live fill in the chat after these 4. So if you're hanging out for that, we will do one. Let me move this to the right side so I can see it. It'll be a pick one random one for 40. There it is. Let's just copy paste now, even though that will probably cause problems. Okay, good luck, everyone. I'm going to make a guess that we're going to have one from each category hit too. A solo, a random, and a claim. Gives me one leeway. There's Dustin's guess at the buzzer. Nice, Dustin. I was going to say, you better guess Jordy. I saw you claim Jordy. We haven't hit Jordy yet from these. I'd love to see Jordy come out. You gotta get, when you do your guess, you got to do one of your names that you own. It's only right. Starting off with one of my favorite specialties. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I've got too many, so that doesn't give anything away, but I love the slates. We've got a Falcons slate. Atlanta. These do not have labels in them. Perfect. I'd rather not. I want to look and spin it around at the same time you guys do. This could be any position. They got defenders. They've got, I think Pitts is on the checklist, right? They got tight ends. They got quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers. This could be anyone. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, nice. That was claimed as a mini, I'm pretty sure. Mike Vick on the slate. See, that's where people say, could you sign in red? Sometimes red on the slates look a little dull. So I don't know. I guess you could if you had the right color red, but I think it looks good with white. Mike Vick. Falcon slate. Beautiful helmet. Beckett certified. Going to, I said it was a mini, was I right? I was. Greg, you had Vic. My memory was good today. Greg E on a mini pick Vic. Mini pick Vic. I should also be asking, are we going to get a rookie for once? The last like 3 or 4 weeks we haven't had rookies, which people see that as good and bad. Probably more good that we don't get them. Sometimes we want to get the names we see and claim, but some fun rookies that we haven't hit yet. Greg, nice hit. Good start to the case. Vic on a slate. go. Number 2, 3, 2, 1. Classic Green Bay Packers. Man, a million guys this could be too. I closed my eyes when I pulled out the box. I don't want to see them. Old earpieces. We got a replica. This is Beckett. Good luck. There's a lot of Packers on the checklist. Jordy spoke. I know I'm thinking that in my head right now. Or you can blame me either way. You can say I spoke into existence, or Dustin could say I jinxed him if it's not him. Here we go. Show me Jordy. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's not Jordy. And I literally, it's like you guys think I know what's coming next. I don't. I said, are we going to see a rookie? And then a rookie comes out. I just need to shut up and do it like mime stuff. Do it in silence. That's Matthew Golden. Finally found the end zone, but it took the playoffs to do it. We got to use him a lot more than we do. I know, Dustin. See, I thought maybe I spoke it for you. We haven't seen Jordy yet. And to be fair, he's a rare name, but I know I've seen them have a few. So he's a little harder than some of the other guys, but Jordy would be a great hit. One picked Vic. Cody did, okay. Cody's alive. Anyone picked Matthew Golden? So we'll random that to all the names at the end of the stream, guys, or at the end of this break. So no one wins that yet, but someone will. I think he's an excellent player. I think we need to use him more in the Packers offense. Seems like we do okay when we do. Cody was almost going back-to-back to start with Jacobs. It would have been Jacobs. Oh, man. That would have been a way to end the drought of the guessing, huh? I probably would have guessed Jacobs over Golden before I turned it around on that, too. Box 3. It's a little loose to begin with, but we'll cut it open. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going back to a gray helmet, although it's not a slate. This one's a flash. Very little differences in the flash and the classic for the Raiders, since they're already silver, but it's a little darker. You can tell it's a little darker. It's a flash, not a classic. So we got a flash specialty for the Raiders here. Less names this could be, but there's probably still 4-ish. Maybe 5. I can think of 4 right now at the top of my head. Let's see if it's one of those. 3, 2, 1. I don't even think I thought of his name, so there's probably more than 4. I've not been keeping track of positions either. Quarterback, wide receiver. All I got to hit is an other here. Oh, I got a chance in the last box. You know what? Whenever we see him, he almost always signs up here. I'm happy that he signed there. That looks nice. Marcus Allen. Nice front signature. That will display well. I don't mind when they sign here or here, but my perfect spot is here if you can fit it. Here is great if the logo's not so high. Marcus Allen. Back as certified. Don't think he was claimed. I don't think he made it to the solo, so let me look around for Marcus Allen. See who has him. There he is. Down at the bottom on one of the final 4 claims by Brian. Brian, you had Evans, Mayfield, and Marcus Allen. This is going to Brian W. Brian, nice hit. Marcus Allen flash for the Raiders. Beautiful. I'll tell you what, when it was this way, I was thinking whoever claimed Bo Jackson's getting a hit here. Sorry you didn't hit. I think that was right above there, but it ended up being Marcus. The other names I had in mind were Tim Brown and Brock Bowers. Although I'm not sure Bowers is in the check. He is in the checklist. He was a solo. There's someone else I was thinking of, but I can't think of who it was. All right, down to our 4th box here. If this is another, I win. You guys all owe me a helmet. Everybody has to send me a full-size helmet. I think that's the rules. I think that's what we decided on if this is another. It has to be your favorite helmet too from your collection. You guys accepted it when we started this. It was in the fine print. Here we go. Box number 4. 3, 2, 1. We got a Lunar for the Cowboys. I feel like we see less and less Lunars for the Cowboys too, so I don't mind seeing this one. That's cool. Good looking helmet. I'm usually not a huge fan of Lunars across the board, but I like the Cowboys Lunar. Oh, the signature's right at the front, so I can see who it is. Good luck, everybody. That was 3 NFC, 1 AFC. I need this to be an other. 3, 2, 1, and it's not another. Good news, you guys don't have to send me your favorite helmet from your PC. We got a running back. Looks like a little pen lift on the bottom of the Herschel. That's all right. Herschel Walker, 34. That's a looks like a backwards 30, 39. He was 34, wasn't he? Yeah, it's a 4. Back at certified, so 2 running backs. I don't win. It's all right. It was a good guess. I almost went 2 running backs too, but I wouldn't have done it for the other. I would have done it instead of a wide receiver. Herschel. Let me see who has Herschel. Nice hit. Lunar there for the Cowboys. Don't think he was a solo or a claim either, so I need to search for him. Herschel Walker. There's Kenneth Walker. There's Herschel Walker on a random. See, I swear at least 1 random hits from the minis every single time. Herschel Walker is a random on the Chase Brown spot with Jalen Waddle going to Greg. Greg hitting a mini pick and a mini random. Nice. So we're not going to the 2-box yet. We need to random this, but just as a recap, we had Vic, Golden, Marcus Allen, and Herschel Walker. Some fun picks there, some fun hits. Let's copy these and go over. I guess first off, I'll show you my screen so you see where I copied it from, so it doesn't just magically appear. Not a bad case. 3 retired, and they're all kind of fan favorite names type retired. Walker, Allen, and Vic, and then 1 youngin, Matthew Golden. Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Paste all 150 names it should be. Let's make sure I didn't copy the wrong list. 150. Okay. 7 times on the 7th roll. Whatever name's on top wins the Matthew Golden. Since he's a rookie, he's not in the checklist. That's just kind of the format for these new this new checklist that doesn't mention rookies. It cannot be Michael Vick, Marcus Allen, or Herschel Walker because there would never be 2 of those names in the case. So we eliminate those. If it happens to be on top, we'll go to the next name and so forth, not the next roll. So it'll be the 7th roll no matter what. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. And here is number 7. Jordan Addison. That's another random somewhere, I think. Whoever owns Addison is getting Golden. 1 young NFC North receiver for another young NFC North receiver. Over here and look at Addison. Just got in trouble with the law yet again. Where are you at, Addison? Going right here. Jordan Addison is on the Chad line. Barkley, Tim Brown, Jordan Addison. So Chad hitting back-to-back weeks because you hit the Baker. Now you're hitting Matthew Golden. Congrats. So again, we had Vic, Matthew Golden, Herschel Walker, and Marcus Allen. Let's do a 2-box to end the stream. If you want to participate, great. If you're done for the day, no big deal. We'll see if this one fills, and if it does, we'll roll it, and then we'll call it a day. Congrats, you guys. Some great helmets there. No huge name, but all great helmets. Helmets that I like. Okay. Let's see where we're at. I'm already sharing my screen, so I don't have to go hit that button. Spot 1, I got Greg with Kansas City. Bill B has Buffalo. Bill B, good luck to your squad today. Brian's in the room. I'm sure there's a couple Bills and Denver fans. Let's be cordial. Good luck to you both. I don't mind if either of you guys win the Super Bowl. I'm leaning towards the Bills. I've made that known. I'm leaning towards the Rams in the NFC, but good luck. Kansas City late, New England. Spot 3. Nick. First random is up. And it looks like just saw Jonathan say, I'll claim a random, so I'll do it now. I don't think anyone claimed one before that. Buffalo's gone as well. Denver is there for spot 4. Brian. Number 5 is Minnesota for Zach. Number 6 is the Rams for Greg. If my Broncos don't win today, then I hope Buffalo. Hey, there you go. Is there anybody that hates the Bills? Maybe if you're a Jets fan, or I guess Pat's Bills is pretty big right now, huh? Rams, Greg, gotcha. Green Bay is number 7 for Bill S. Number 8 is Tampa Bay for Scott. Scott's got a game tonight, too, against the Seahawks. Good luck to your squad, Scott. Even though I hope you both lose. A lot of the teams that I hate have kind of moved on. It's just the name that's still there, like the I don't know, Seahawks and San Francisco. It doesn't matter. We got bad blood with both of them in the playoffs because they always beat us. I guess everyone beats us in the playoffs. Scott, Tampa Bay, got you. Greg is Cleveland, number 9. 10 is Chicago for Bill S. 11 is Detroit for Greg. 12 is New Orleans for Brian. New England is gone, Greg. Giants are there for 13 and Chris. Chris, good luck to your squad in the draft. That's the Packers too, don't worry. San Francisco is still there. Hey, you know what my wife said to me last night, Chris? This is a true story. I had to look at her and be like, "What did you just say?" Me. Who's me? Oh, you don't like the bill? Yeah, because you're. Hey, everybody, tell Nick happy birthday. It's Mr. Nick's birthday today. I think it was today. It might have been yesterday. I'm pretty sure. I get lost at how many days have passed since I read something on Facebook. Today, yesterday, tomorrow, whatever it is. Happy birthday, Nick. Thanks for being a part of our group here. Pittsburgh is spot 15. Today, yes, thank you. Nick's turning 34 today. 32. He's enjoying life, and he loves long walks on the beach. Pittsburgh, let's go. Yeah, see, Scott's ready for his game, too. Who's favored in both games? Was it Broncos favored by 1.5 points, and in the other game, it's got to be Seahawks favored, right? I wish 42. Hey, I'm getting close to that, too. Saying if the Bills don't win today, I'll be cheering for the Broncos. That's the kind of matchup I wanted in the playoffs. A team that if they beat me, my life didn't end, Like, oh, the Rams beat us, they're better. Go win, Rams. It's not like the Bears beating you and then saying everything sucks. 14, San Francisco. 15, Pittsburgh. We're one spot away. Jonathan, San Francisco's gone just ahead of you. Sorry. Dustin, Arizona. Gotcha, Dustin. Okay. There is one random available to close us. I did not overbook. Seattle, -7. It's in Seattle. That's why, right? If it was a home field, it'd probably be Seattle by 1. Seattle by 2 if it was in San Francisco, somewhere around there. But home field helps them out with the 12 or whatever they call it. Okay, I don't think I missed anything, guys. There is one random for sale. We are closed. We'll wait for that one to get snatched up. $20 for a random. And then we're good to run some randoms here. Scott will take the random. Got you, Scott. Okay, let's run some randoms here. I'll buy Cincy if it's available after. You got it, Kyle. Let's see who gets to see if they're wanting to dill. No one wants the Bengals, Kyle. Right? That's how you got to start saying it so they get claimed up less. Not the crappy Bengals. Not the horrible Packers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7th time. Houston on top, Jets on bottom. Which is accurate this season. Oh, I didn't finish my line, Chris. My wife to me last night said, I'm going to have to start cheering for the Giants. And I'm like, what? She's like, I like Harbaugh. Jackson Dart went to high school 10 minutes from me, so she likes Dart, and he's apparently likes our restaurant, so that's good. And then she likes Scadaboo. And I'm like, you don't make a bad point there. I guess they're fun guys to cheer for. So my wife is kind of rooting for the Giants now this next year. Greg, you've got Kansas City, Houston, Bill B, Buffalo, Tennessee, Nick F, New England, and Jonathan R, Washington as the random. Brian W, Denver and Dallas, Zach B, Minnesota, Jacksonville, Greg, Rams and Miami, Bill S, Green Bay and the Chargers, Scott, Tampa, Carolina, Greg, Cleveland, Indianapolis, Bill S, Chicago, Atlanta, Greg, Detroit, Vegas, Brian W, New Orleans and Cincy, Chris C, Giants and Philly, Bill S, San Francisco and Baltimore, OB, Pittsburgh, Scott, you had the random, which is Seattle, Dustin, Arizona, and the Jets. I'm cautiously optimistic about the Giants' chance, but I've seen it all before. Yeah. Hey, it's all just moving in the right direction, right? And it felt okay until they all got hurt, and now you got a coach. I mean, maybe he doesn't do anything, but you can't be not excited about getting Harbaugh. My wife is a coach, so she likes to follow coaches' journeys and people she likes John Harbaugh. So there's that. And it's kind of incredible how much money he's made in his career. I looked at that the other day. A lot of money. And this contract was what, 5 years, $100 million, $20 million a year? My son asked how much money that was last night when we were talking about it. And I tried to explain how many days he'd have to work to make as much as his mom and dad, and it's just crazy. Lots of money, and he's not even a player. He's a coach. Okay, let's get 2 boxes here. Oh, Cincy you were asking about. Went to Brian W. Brian W., if you want to sell Cincy, Kyle's asking, so let him know. Let's get the black cage here. It's stuck on the gold cage. There we go. Yeah, baby steps. All about having something to look forward to. If you don't have something to look forward to, it makes it a little harder. I don't know what I'm looking forward to, but I'll find something. That's the part of the benefit of you guys that live in big cities or, a state that has a lot of teams is you just shift your focus to another team. Ever since the Mammoth got here, it's given me something else to latch onto when the Packers suck. So it's kind of fun. We're in the playoffs as of now. Season's far from over, but they're playing good. I think my random should have gone to Chad. Did I do it wrong? I'm on top chat. Did I miss a random? Why is it blocking all of chat? I couldn't even see you say I claimed a random right after John. I wasn't even seeing that, Chad. Sorry. Good grief. It is totally going to Chad, not Scott. Scott, I'm sorry, but you're in the break with your own claim. On top chat, Chad, it blocked every one of your comments, even the buy random. I claimed a random right after John. I saw none of that. That's why I always go to live chat and I always forget on Saturdays. Chad, I'm really sorry about that. Let me pull up the screen so you can see me make the change here. Yeah, I never saw it. I couldn't even see him saying I claimed it after. That is so weird. Thank you, Obi, for saying that. I would have never seen it because it blocked every one of his comments on top chat, which makes no sense. And you go to live chat, and even if I switch back to top, they're not there. Go to live, boom, they appear. I hope I didn't miss a claim because of that either. Thank you. What am I going to do with the Packers lid? I missed that comment too. If you want me, Chad, to look at trades, I can look at a trade for you. No Packer lid will ever go unnoticed here. Or we can post in corner two to see if someone else has a trade offer for you. Let me know. I'm happy to help with the golden as well. Okay, so I've got Chad here on Seattle. My apologies, guys. It's always one thing I forget to do. So, okay, I think I shook it, but just for good measure, we'll do it up and downer. 1, 2. Feels like it's close to busting off. All right, box numbers here. We have box 95, 95. 95 and 91. 95 and 91. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, guys, let me grab those. It's not just one. And we'll rock and roll here. This is our last break. We will post starters in 3 hours today, so I'll get a preview post out in a second here, and then I'm taking off to the game a little bit. Both of these on the same row on the bottom of the stack. So maybe some names we've been waiting to come out, or at least the name that we haven't seen a little bit, maybe. And I shuffle stuff around when I'm redoing the series, but I don't think that much from those. Let's see what we got here. And just before you say, don't tell us that, every single team had helmets left over when I rebuilt the series, so nothing to do with that. 91, 95, let's do 91 first. It's got some weight to it, I think. Okay, 91, Series 37. One Wonka. Get to add to the Wonka points today. Good luck, all. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out with me on your Saturday. I hope you guys enjoy some football tonight. I will enjoy the second game and keep tabs on the first game. See a label on top. It could definitely be that player. And it is. I know who it is before I open it. 3, 2, 1. We've got a Jaguar Classic with an earpiece or two holding the bag on place. I said 1 point going to the Jaguars. Who had Jacksonville? Not claimed. I don't remember at least. Right there, spot 5. Zach B hitting the Jaguars and getting 1 point. I will not forget to put points today. Zach, let's see what you got here. Classic speed for the Jaguars. That would be one that did not hit last series. It's on the bottom of the stack. And we just barely hit his speed flex from Radke. So it's a Trevor Lawrence week and the week of their loss. That's a great hit. I've always been a big T-Law fan. His value's gone up and down and up and down, and it seems to be a little high right now, which is great. Zach, nice hit. Trevor Lawrence on the classic speed. We got a nice quarterback there. Fanatics Monday and Wednesday, I'm asking for quarterbacks, starting quarterbacks, and I can't get one, and then we pull one on Saturday. Monday's a new day, though. 1 point, Zach. I'll fill it out at the end here. This definitely feels heavy unless I'm weak today. 95, Series 37. Woo! 8-pointer. What's the highest? I'm going to put your one in now just because why not? Zach B, Trevor, Lawrence, or Sunshine, as my wife calls him. Zach B, 1, 17, 26. Had a total of 24 Wonka points awarded, and that makes 32 now with an 8-pointer. I'll get that spot ready. Okay, here we go. Box 95. Box color matches the weight. Ooh, this one. I remember thinking, when's this one going to hit last series? And it didn't. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Another classic and another AFC South team. Indianapolis Colts hitting here. Nice classic speed authentic. Going to, what they claim they are often. They weren't claimed today. They are spot 9 for Greg on the Cleveland claim. Greg hitting the Colts on an authentic. And I love this song. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's been a little bit. Hey, at the start of the season, he was making his name known for MVP, and then he kind of just trailed off and was forgotten. But great player, great season, great helmet. That's JT. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I think I just saw that dude in the news recently for something not good. Another Fanatics hit, too. 2 Fanatics. It's back-to-back. Both AFC South, both classic, both bigger names from their teams, too. That's fun. Jonathan Taylor, classic, authentic for the Colts. Going to Greg. Greg, nice hit. Some fun stuff, and that's 8 points, too. Let me do that now before I forget, and we'll do a quick recap. Greg E. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I assume most everyone knows who Jonathan Taylor Thomas is. He was a little boy from. He's not a little boy anymore. He's older than me, I think, but from Home Improvement, right? Isn't that who that is? It was in all those shows. Oh, Tool Time, not Home Improvement. Oh, Tool Time is from Home Improvement. Sorry, just forgive me. Same show. And then he did like some Disney shows too and stuff, didn't he? Anyways, that's not important. We're a sports room here, not a Tim Allen room. Okay. Congrats, winners. Some fun stuff all around. So third-party stuff. We had Mike Vick on a slate, Matthew Golden on a classic. Chad, let me know if you want me to put it in the corner and look for something non-Packers, or if you want me to look at a trade, I can too. Marcus Allen Flash, Herschel Walker Lunar. Great case there. Not any huge names, but no low names there either. Some fun stuff. Trevor Lawrence from Big Al's on the classic. Jonathan Taylor from Big Al's on the classic authentic. Jerseys today were John Tavares, great jersey. Alvin Kamara, Ellie De La Cruz, some big names there. Fun stuff. If anything's staying, let me know. I don't know that I'm going to ship today because of having to get my kids all ready here and then get out to the game in the next hour and a half for a little meal pregame. But anyways, let me know if you want me to post or if it's all leaving. I'll get it out probably first thing Monday morning. That's psych. Tuesday morning. Monday's a holiday. Before I serve someone at the bar, I ask if they remember Alf. If they say no, I ask for an ID. Oh man, Alf. What was Alf? Was he supposed to be a specific animal, or was he just a thing? He looked like an anteater to me, or a elephant, but it wasn't an elephant because he's looked like an anteater. Hold on, Alf. He was an alien? He looked like an anteater. Mel Buckian from Melmac. Alien life form. I don't. I mean, I saw it. I don't think I watched enough to look at these pictures of Alf, man. It was a TV show, right? Not a movie. Like it had multiple episodes. I'm pretty sure seeing a bunch of them. Yeah, it was an episode. It was a show. AKA, oh, that's what it means. Alien life form, Alf. I don't know why I didn't put that together. That's what Kyle's saying. Alien life form, Alf. It looked like an anteater to me. All right, guys. Appreciate you hanging out. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Go teams if you're rooting for a team today. I'm a little past the loss now to where I can kind of hope for the teams I want to win, just to have a fun Super Bowl to watch. Fun championship weekend too is always important. I'll drop starters here in the next 3 hours. We'll be live on Monday during the national championship game, so come hang out and watch the stream while you're watching the game. Yeah, normal week next week for us. So have a great day, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate you.